CreditCharlie Riedel / Associated Press Louisville, KY. The horses for the 144th running of the Kentucky Derby are listed in order of post position, with comments by Joe Drape and Melissa Hoppert of the New York Times. The morning line odds were set by Mike Batterligo of Churchill Downs. Purse, $2 million guaranteed distance, 1 1/4 miles track record, 1:59 2/5. Secretariat, 1973 weight, 126 pounds post time, 6:46 p.m. Eastern. How to watch, NBC, beginning at 2:30 p.m. NBC Sports Network coverage runs from noon to 2:30. Coverage will also be streamed on NBC Sports Live. Our picks: Joe Drape's Win Place Show picks, Bolt Doro, My Boy Jack, Noble Indy. Melissa Hoppert's picks, Good Magic, Justify, Hofburg. Here's How We See the Field: 1. Firenze Fire Trainer, Jason Service Jockey, Paco Lopez odds, 51 Drape, an awful post for a horse that has been overmatched all year. Hoppert, sure, he beat Good Magic in 2017, but his last victory came at Aqueduct in January. Plus, that post. Pass. 2. 3 Drop Billy Trainer, Dale Romans Jockey, Robbie Alvarado odds, 31 Drape. This late runner looked promising as a 2-year-old, but he has failed to move forward. Hoppert, his last victory came in 2017, he's going the wrong way. 3. Promises Fulfilled Trainer, Dale Romans Jockey, Corey Lannery odds, 31 Drape. You will see him in front early and nowhere late. Hoppert, he pulled an upset in the Fountain of Youth but then finished 9th in the Florida Derby. Trainer, Mark Cass Jockey, Jose Lezcano odds, 31 Drape. A gritty colt who has won on dirt, grass and synthetic surfaces. He's going to win a lot of races, but not this one. Hoppert, he's hit the board in 7 of 9 starts. But this field is deep. 5. Audible Trainer, Todd Pletcher Jockey, Javier Castellano odds, 81 Drape. His Florida Derby victory was eye-catching, and he has worked well in Kentucky. Don't leave out. Hoppert, Post 5 has produced the most Derby winners, with an 11.4 win percentage. The last? Pletcher's always dreaming, hard to bet against that, but work done on his front hooves makes me pause. 6. Good Magic Trainer, Chad Brown Jockey, Jose Ortiz odds, 12-1 Drape. There's too much chatter about how good last year's 2-year-old champion is looking. Those juicy odds may drop precipitously. Hoppert, the Breeders' Cup juvenile winner, has been working lights out here, which has his normally stoic trainer smiling from ear to ear, hopefully at a nice price. That's good enough magic for me. 7. Justify Trainer, Bob Baffert Jockey, Mike Smith odds, 3-1 Drape. This talented colt is trying to do what Bodemeister, Curlin and others have not been able to do since 1882, win the Derby without racing at 2. I'll take history. Hoppert, the favorite, has won the past 5 Derbies, but the Santa Anita Derby winner has Apollo's curse looming over him. Then again, as has been overheard many times this week, he could just be a freak. 8. Lone Sailor Trainer, Tom Amos Jockey, James Graham odds, 51 Drape. This closer might just clunk up for 3rd or 4th place. Hoppert, the Louisiana Derby runner-up, is light on wins, 1 in 8 starts, but he has been drawing some buzz in the mornings. 9. Hofburg Trainer, Bill Mott Jockey, Irad Ortiz Jr. odds, 21 Drape. Neither owner nor trainer are the kind to push a lightly raced colt like this one into this deep of water unless he was talented. Hoppert, a long shot with plenty of upside. A Hall of Fame trainer, Blue Blood Connections and Judd Monty, a 2nd place showing in a top prep, the Florida Derby, and solid efforts during training. 10. My Boy Jack Trainer, Keith DeSormo Jockey, Kent DeSormo odds, 31 Drape. My boy is named Jack. In 2005, 3 months after he was born, Giacomo won the Derby at 50-1. From this post, I will not make that mistake again. Hoppet, I knew Drape would have a special place in his heart for the third place finisher in the Louisiana Derby. He has 10 starts, most among a somewhat inexperienced but extremely talented field, but he's overmatched. Trainer, Mick Ruiz. Jockey, Victor Espinoza. Odds, 8-1 Drape. He is fast, seasoned and has never run a bad race. He is sitting on a big one. Oh yeah, Espinoza has won this race 3 times. Here's your winner. Hoppet, he did not give up in the Santa Anita Derby, and I'm not ready to count him out either, especially with Espinoza aboard. He will likely be a nice price. 2.12, enticed trainer. Ian McLaughlin. Jockey, Junior Alvarado. Odds, 31 Drape. I'm not. Pass. Hoppet, remember him? He won the Gotham and had people talking. Then he finished behind Vino Rosso in the Wood Memorial. 13 Bravazzo. Trainer, D. Wayne Lucas. Jockey, Luis Contreras. Odds, 51 Drape. Like a few in here, this colt is best running in front. He is going to have a lot of company. Hoppet, would love to see Lucas, 82, win another derby, especially for a farm as historic as Calumet, but it won't be this one. 14 Mendelssohn. Trainer, Aidan O'Brien. Jockey, Ryan Moore. Odds, 5-1 Drape. The European invader by way of Dubai is the most interesting import in the history of the Derby. English and Irish punters will pound him at the betting windows. I will not. Hoppet, he absolutely romped in the UAE Derby, winning by 18.5 lengths and setting a track record, in his first start on dirt no less. He has a world-class trainer and jockey, but he just arrived Monday, and the overseas trip will surely take a toll. Trainer, Jerry Holland. For jockey, Drayden Van Dyke. Odds, 51 Drape. It is hard to find anything to like about this one. Hoppet, another horse who is going the wrong way. His last victory was in January, and his speed figures have flattened. 16 Magnum Moon. Trainer, Todd Pletcher. Jockey, Luis Saez. Odds, 6-1 Drape. Like Justify, he did not run a 2. If he beats me, he beats me. Hoppet, undefeated in 4 starts. He's definitely dangerous, but I'm not crazy about him drifting wide in the stretch in the Arkansas Derby and, you know, the Apollo Curse. 17 Solomini. Trainer, Bob Baffert. Jockey, Flavian Pratt. Odds, 31 Drape. Like Flame Away, a tough competitor with a bright future. Don't see a blanket of roses in it, though. Hoppet, he's hit the board in all 6 of his races, but he drew the 17 hole, from which no horse has won, and he doesn't seem fast enough to compete against this bunch. 18 Vino Rosso. Trainer, Todd Pletcher. Jockey, John Velasquez. Odds, 12-1 Drape. He needed a weak field in the Wood Memorial to win as a 3-year-old. Hoppet, he seems to be peaking at the right time, and I do put stock in last year's Derby winning jockey picking him over Audible. But that was also before he drew this post. 19 Noble Indy. Trainer, Todd Pletcher. Jockey, Florent Giraud. Odds, 31 Drape. This colt has been unjustly overlooked. If the Frenchman can get a clean break, this duo might just wire the field. Hoppet, the Louisiana Derby winner, is the speediest of the Pletcher bunch, but with that post, he must have a clean break and be able to cut over quickly. That's a tall task. 20 Combatant. Trainer, Steve Asmussen. Jockey, Ricardo Santana Jr. Odds, 51 Drape. This colt has won once in 8 starts. Not sure why he is here. Hoppet, one horse has won from the 20 hole, and that was Big Brown in 2008. Combatant is no Big Brown.